entire Basel systems was primarily look after the capital risk, the market risk, and the liquidity risk. The three things. Okay, so first recommendations comes on credit risk or the capital risk or default risk. Again, which questions you raised earlier, that if a country fails to pay the loan, then what happens? So this comes under credit risk or the defaulter risk. This is the risk of the country partly failure. Okay, it's stated capital need and the structure of risk weightage for the banks. So as I told you earlier, risk weightage will come in this next chapter. In these chapters we will follow what is risk weightage. Okay, risk weightage is an international banking systems. So how this systems works? If a country fails to pay you, suppose India took a loan of $6 billion from international settlement, suppose from World Bank, and fails and refuse to pay, then what happens? How the banks will sustain the loans? So it comes. This is called a credit risk or the default risk. That means India is a defaulter, and credit risk
Okay.
happens to the bank, a particular bank. Okay, so
Yes.
it's structure as risk weightage for the bank. So what is basically risk weightage? So risk weightage is basically
Hello.
hello, hello, can you understand?
Hello. Sir.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Can you
Repeat again.
can you hear me? So what is basically risk weightage and how it's calculated? So risk weightage, as I told you,
How?
in different forms: 0%, 20%, 50%, 100%. And how it's calculated? Is calculate is basically on the cash. So how sound the